Alright, on to Sentinel Prime. You've traveled through the core of Mars, arriving at the ancient city of Sentinel Prime. You have sovereignty in this unholy place, for now. The Great Slayer was once a warrior king in this world. Tradition grants you safe passage, but the completion of your mission will come at a price. Hell Priest Grav is waiting. Wait, are there still living Sentinels? Yes, indeed there are. But of course they're sworn to the Maker.
Great Slayer.
Alert the priest.
This is the Slayer's homeworld. Sentinel Prime. And we are here to eliminate Dig Grive. Yeah, Dig Grive. Oh. Majestic vistas, beautiful music. Beautiful ominous music. Alright, Sentinel Prime. The ancient arena is a holy place for the people of Argent D'Nur. Constructed in the earliest days of their history, this Colosseum served as a proving ground for trial by combat. Historical records indicate that the Argenta did not jail their own kind. Rather, prisoners and criminals were granted the right to earn their chance at regaining honor through victory in the arena. Those who succeeded were given a place to fight on the front lines of the Sentinel army, to die in service of Argent D'Nur. This traditional use of the arena has subsided since the assimilation with the Dark Realm. The corrupted priests now allow more violent exchanges, with armed captives pitted against demons for sport. The priests of the Order Dig continue to hold this undisputed power on Argent D'Nur. Spilling the blood of the Argent Ascended class will result in the transgressor's banishment. Asylum amongst the Argenta will be denied to any who do not adhere to the rules of engagement. All right. In we go. Alright, there's something below us. Alright, down we go. Oh, memories. Yeah, this has to be a memory. Being brought before two of the priests.
Valley, just outside the castle walls. He was badly wounded and wearing this.
Guts. Huge guts. Kill them. Must kill them.
Forgot about this.
He has fight in him yet.
In spite of his injuries.
Send him to the arena. Let him be judged like the others.
Oh my god. I completely forgot about that. The Doomslayer is not originally from Sentinel Prime or Argent D'Nur. He's a human. That makes more sense why they were saying, they're not your people anymore and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, he was originally a UAC Marine, so yeah, this links further. You know, he got pulled in from a different dimension, maybe? Or something? I don't know. Translation from the Ligra Soltagenta, Book of Kings. In the time of King Novik, as the Argenta secured peace and safety through dimensions across time and space, an outlander came to us. That would be us. He was not of our world and spoke an ugly tongue. How he first took step upon our land was unknown. Sentinel scouts had found the outlander bloodied, clawed, and near death, mumbling of impending doom and the forces of darkness. The scent of blood followed him, and the gore that stained his armor seemed not entirely his own. By Argenta law, the stranger would be judged in the Colosseum, where he would be given the chance of all who stray from the path to fight for his freedom. We knew not of this stranger. His mind seemed crippled with rage. He dressed in attire not suited for our lands and carried munitions of arcane origin. We watched as his will overcame his injuries, and in the blood arena he proved his worth. The Outlander's technique was crude and brutal, but the determination in his charge echoed that of any true-born sentinel. His war cry echoed through the Colosseum, as did the sound of his fury, and the guards cheered his banner. Rip and tear, they shouted as the beast pushed beyond mortal wounds and certain death. He would be gifted no rank, no title. The survivors in the arena were provided only one reward, the right to earn an honorable death while spreading the blessings of the Makers to those in need. The Outlander's determination was witnessed, his ravings documented, and through the word of the Order Deeg, the Khan Maker had him brought before her. She sent her minions to learning his tongue, for with his ugly words he spoke of lands unseen, creatures born of fire, and a dark place unknown to the Queen and her caste. Yet another opportunity to expand the gift of the Makers to those in need. Oh my god. Oh my god, my mind is blown now. So, Doom Guy, the Doom Slayer, the Doom Marine are all one and the same. After Doom 1 and Doom 2, and possibly even, Doom 64, the protagonist of those, Doom Guy, somehow made his way back out of hell to Argent D'Nur, and it was with, oh my god, he is the one who told them about the demons. Oh no. That said about the fall of the Sentinels. Oh man. That is just mind-blowing to me. Oh man. So yeah, you can see in the image here. So yeah, that's like normal UAC attire, or at least the classic Doom Guy attire. Oh man. That just kind of blows my mind. Oh wow. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing.
I offer you, O great powerful one, a sign of truce.
Oh man. Alright, History of the Sentinels Part 5. On the eve of the Black Star, the Dark Ones came from a world beneath our own, not through ship nor ephemeral vessel, but through the fabric of dimensions. Out of swirling fiery gates came horned beasts from a timeless realm. First one, then many, crashing waves of evil swelled from the obsidian forest of the Argentian overlands. The Alorum clans from the eastern mountains fell first to the black hordes of devils, and the city of Telorum was slung under the weight of their charge. We Sentinels rose to meet the beasts with spear in hand, the might of the Holy Fleet striking back at the demons, but the dark gates from whence they came gave birth still to even greater hordes. A line of blood was drawn with the fallen of both sides, and the unholy wars began as a time of darkness came upon us. Oh, man. Oh. That is still just so mind-blowing to me. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Alright, I'm just making sure like there's nothing we're missing as we continue from room to room.
I know of what you have left behind. Go back to it then. Leave this crusade. You cannot save them. They have asked me for this, and so I give it to them. If you let the priest live, then I will return to you what the demons took from you so long ago. You need only turn back, and it will be yours again. All the pain you carry will be gone.
What did they take from me? Are you talking about Daisy, my bunny rabbit? Well, let's go back. I'll easily take Daisy back. Okay, we're going back. It's not gonna let me go all the way back, is it? Yeah, I can't go back. Damn it! I want Daisy! I want my pet bunny rabbit. Well, I guess there's no going back. Oh, I was gonna try to jump over that, but it wouldn't let me. Alright, well, we must press forward then. Over here. There we go. Got you. History of the Sentinels, Part 7. The Khan Maker demanded a tithe of the essence, and driven by her desire, the priests submitted themselves to her will. The Order of the Deeg took counsel with the king, speaking only of the spoiled lands sure to be found through the cleft in creation, and the opportunity to purge the new invaders from Argent D'Nur. We took the war to their cursed land, pressing through the gates of wizardry. There was one among us who seemed to know the true nature of these foul demons. It was the Outlander, the stranger who had come to us from places unknown. He who had survived in the front lines far longer than any Sentinel-born prisoner had before. His passion for battle against the vile horde was evident, his lust for their destruction matching our own, though Argent D'Nur remained a foreign land to him. His fervor caught the attention of inquisitors of the Sentinel Guard, some whispering of a suspected allegiance he held in secret with the demons. Silencing the critics, King Novik deemed him worthy of selection. The signifiers brought a commission to our king, and it was decided that he be lifted from the common rabble. Though no arena-born prisoner had ever been granted the honor, the Knight Sentinels broke tradition and deemed the Outlander worthy of training. A number of disciples grumbled and chafed at the barbarian present in their ranks, but in the war with the demons, all opportunities for even the slightest advantage were to be considered, and as they witnessed the stranger spar with their hallmasters, they found him an undying, unrelenting compatriot. This man was an outsider, friend to none, and yet rose each time he was thrown to the dirt of the circle. Battered and bruised, his brow stained with blood, he rose with grim determination for the chance to face his enemies in armed combat once more. Time passed as the stranger was instructed in the codified matrices of the Order, the ancient lessons of battle and brotherhood taught to all Sentinels. He could sense the opportunity before him. Soon, all of hell would feel his wrath once again. Satisfied that he would not be a detriment to their prowess, the Knight Sentinels granted him his wish as they ventured through the Hell Gates with their stranger in tow. They knew no rest, fighting in the unnatural elements and training under the blood moon of night. The stranger suffered exhaustion, wounds, and sickness, but asked for no aid and was offered none. 3 times the Knight Sentinels ventured into the gate and back, and upon every return the stranger strode more capable than before, his gait locked in step with the march of the Sentinels, a disciplined and now controlled lust for demon blood ever present. The passing of years and the numerous battles with the devils indentured the stranger to Argenta's mightiest warriors, and no longer did they condescend to him as a new-blooded conscript, for to them he had become a brother in arms forged in war, an ally and a weapon. So there he is fighting, training to fight. Okay, but we missed something down here. I want to grab that real quick. There we go. So this was part 6 that we missed. So this one actually is before part 7. Unlike enemies of the past, we could not contain the demons emergent from the Dark Realm. Their weaponry was not conjured from machine steel, but from the essence of their very being. A dark magic not known to us in our many conquests. Had we grown overconfident, our victories serving to dull our blade as we drank in the glory of our expanding empire? Lost, we knew not of how to prevail against this foe. The Maker God stood perplexed, and our engineers and priests scrambled to find the advantage in battle we so desperately needed. Unknown to the enemy, we were pushed to the brink of defeat, and our God stood with us as we worked to find the answer. The Order of the Deeg were the first to unlock the mystery of these foul creatures. The priests were able to capture several of the beasts and set about to identify the source of their power. It was then that the essence of the Dark Realm was discovered. Not wholly unlike our own, this power was the life essence that flowed through their twisted form and powered their attacks. It could be harnessed to power our own weapons, giving the Argenta the chance to combat the demons on even footing. The priests believed that the greater knowledge of the essence we could discover with greater knowledge of the essence, we could discover its source and cut it off from the demons to strangle their armies from within, allowing us to regain the advantage we required for victory on the battlefield. The Khan Maker gave blessings to our majesty and directed the priests to delve deeper into the mysteries of the Scarlet Elixir from the demonic realm, for she sought only to return balance to our universe. Proper assimilation was required, as hell stood behind her influence. After great efforts, the priests discovered more than they had ever hoped for. They learned of the true nature of the demonic energy and how it could strengthen those skilled enough to harness its power. The energy coursing through the malformed bodies of our relentless enemy could be used to end life or to enhance it. The power to heal, to mend, immortality, knowledge, and enlighten faculties beyond our understanding. With the demon's life force in the skilled hands of the Sentinel priests, and under the righteous gaze of the Khan Maker, our people would not only rise to victory over the unholy horde that clawed at our walls, we would move to a higher plateau of existence, ushering in a new era of military science and industrial healing. No Sentinel would grow sick, no Maker would need to suffer the transfiguration that they so feared, all would be risen. None could ever oppose our peaceful ways and threaten our world again. True balance over hell and its legions over space and time in this world and all others, we would dictate the order. United with the Makers, we would find peace eternal. So there we go, them studying an imp. Yeah, the imp as the Vitruvian man. So yes, the Sentinels did not have guns. We gave that to them. Or they got it through a combination of us and the demons. Oh, I want you. How do I get you? Okay, we go... Oh. What does that do? Oh, that opens the... Okay, that opens this up. No? That did not open that up. What did that do? That did something. That was a secret. That gave us a secret. Oh, that opened that up. Okay. And through here we can get the one up. Alright.
I pity the humans. I do. Theirs is a hard role to play. But I too have a world to save. Without their souls, there can be no hell energy, and the Argent will cease to flow. I cannot allow this to happen. You will not stand in the way of Erdag's progress. This is how it has always been done. It is not for you to deny us our chance at prosperity.
So yeah, the Makers are too dependent on Argent energy, which comes from hell and the souls of the damned. Alright, so we have our auto map now. There's a secret over here. Aha! Another codex entry. We're getting lore. We're eating well right now. As we warred with the beasts of the Argenta Society grew, under the watchful eye of the Makers and through the endless power of the Essence, basically Argent energy. While our generals were consumed with the unholy wars, our culture was marked by the beautiful potion the enemy had provided us, the sweet elixir. It brought us immeasurable capacity. It brought us immeasurable capacity and empowered us to reach farther into dimensions once thought to be beyond our grasp. Under the direction of our maker gods and the engineering of our high priests, our weapons blazed and our war machines stormed. Basically, they created energy weapons, like the energy swords and axes and hammers and stuff like that. The throngs of the populace drank deeply from the well of energy unveiled by the priests, but we of the Night Sentinels took no part in their abundance. Some among us whispered accusations and warnings against this manner of progress, but they were quelled, as it was not our role to dictate the future of our people, only to defend it. So, yeah, even as the Night Sentinels warred, the people that they protected slowly became corrupted. Alright. Up here. So the path forward's through there, but first, let's go. Oh, I want you. How do I get to you? Do I gotta go around the other way? I gotta go around here, and then across. There we go. Get that Sentinel point. Yeah, you can tell by the fact that, I haven't talked about it, the demonic corruption's all gold. There's no challenges for this mission. It is all just purely a boss fight. That's what we're leading up to. And we're getting a shit ton of lore. Like, seriously. There's only 3 more items to get, and it's all codex entries. So this is part 9. As the Black Star ascended to its zenith, King Novik sat restless on his throne as a howling darkness began to assemble just beyond the mountain rise to the east. The Blight came upon us in droves, flooding forth from the Hellgate with merciless fury. They brought with them a monstrous titan, the Dreadnought, a beast to rival the stature and menace of even the mightiest ancestral. The grotesque giant laid waste to all before him, crushing all in his path. This was a total demonic assault, striking at the heart of Argent Noir as never before. How was it that the behemoth could pass through the demonic gate without warning? We would never know, though the Night Sentinels believed treason was at play. Yeah, a betrayal. Caught off guard, the Sentinels scrambled late in defiance of the Titan and his horde, and with his coming the holy city of Taras Nabad prepared for judgment. With the onslaught of the demons masked in the sprawling shadow of the aberrant fiend, the city shook to its foundation. None were spared save those that fled north. The vile swarm ransacked our temples and palaces, burning our towers and feasting on the souls of our clergy. Yet the Night Sentinels rallied and held fast against the demons, though they were pushed back and corralled at the Blood Arena. As the dark of night descended, their swords remained potent and shred the enemy multitude with abandon. Amidst the unyielding ranks of the Sentinels, when all other apprentices had fallen in battle, stood the Outlander. "Rip and tear," he roared, ferocious in battle. The remaining conscripts of the arena stood in awe as they witnessed the beast who had once raged within their very cells, now armored alongside the shoulders of his Sentinel brethren. He had risen where none other had before, a true-born Sentinel fighter, the very best among them. But though the swarm fell before their assault, the Titan remained invincible, for none could tame the behemoth alone. In the hours before dawn, as the Night Sentinels weathered the relentless assault, the Outlander held his ground at the foot of the great wall in the northern bend of the castle. Seeing his unending vigor, Samor, Chancellor to the Mother God, hurried the Outlander away under the veil of secrecy and, for reasons unknown, submitted him to a rite untold. This was heresy, for Samor received no consent from the Khan Maker, nor did he receive her counsel. In the Chapel of Purity, the Outlander submitted himself to the divinity machine. There, Samor Maker, the seraphim known to us only as the aid to the Mother God, blessed the Outlander with fierce speed and power to match his will. It was the method by which this transfusion took place that was the most uncertain to us, for we were of the knowledge that the Maker device bestowed onto the Argenta so many generations ago was to be used by the priests only to find the impurity among us. How could it be that the device that was meant to cull the Sentinel breed of its contaminants could then be used to purify the Outlander's body and give rise to the one who would lead us into battle henceforth? What rose from the holy coffin on that fateful day was not the impure abomination the Covenant warned us of. The hero within would become to be known only as the Great Slayer, the Time Walker, the warrior Khan whose fire sword would blaze forth a path for the just and cut through the demonic horde with a vengeance that only a God King could summon. He rose unbroken by the ritual, his eyes burning with Maker magic. He took the crucible in his hand, and wraith fire leapt forth from the blade, as only it will when held by a true Sentinel warrior king. In our darkest hour, the Slayer had been chosen. Defying tradition, our most sacred laws, and the will of the great Khan herself, a stranger to our lands had been blessed with celestial might. So there we are. The Slayer born. All right. How do I get up here? Oh. There we go, that works. It's an elevator.
I cannot stand by and watch as you put our future at risk. Earth will be consumed, and the energy will continue to flow. It is your survival against mine.
We'll see. I don't know what that sound is, though, but it's kind of driving me a bit annoying. So here we have an entry for Deeg Grav. Deeg Grav remains the most powerful of the Hell Priests amongst the people of Argent Noor, frequently visiting his ancient homeworld to lord over the populace. Arrogant and pompous, Grav calls for blood sport in the arena to entertain the fallen citizens of Sentinel Prime. Since the demonic invasion of Earth began, he has operated on the planet's surface, along with his fellow Hell Priests, to direct Hell's forces, but after the deaths of Deeg Nylox and Deeg Ranak, he has fled to the safety of the arena. It was Deeg Grav who facilitated the torment and eventual betrayal of the Sentinel commander Valen, taking the keys to the Sepulchre of Elements and opening the vault of the Sleeping Wraiths. The ancient creatures were abducted, transported to Hell, and tortured to siphon away their power. He used the heart of Valen's son to animate the icon of Sin, a titan still spoken of in legend throughout Argent Noor. So there's before corruption and after. So yes, the icon of Sin, which was the final boss of Doom 2. Okay, so yes, they have demons imprisoned here. Oh, I think it's the demons raging against their chains that's causing that. Alright, so we've unlocked fast travel. It's time to make sure we're all ready to go and get our last codex entry. Gladiator. In the years following the end of the Golden Age, competing factions of Argent Noor turned against one another. An insidious influence had beset itself upon the Sentinel people, corrupting its once-held sacred traditions. The Colosseum, once a place of honorable combat where prisoners of the Argenta were tested for their right to fight in the front lines of their army, has since become a place of blood sport. In violation of Sentinel law, the priests have engaged a demon there. A merciless executioner used to enact judgment of their own decree. The gladiator, wielding an accursed shield which entombs the tormented soul of its undying master, remains undefeated in battle, infamous for the many lives it has claimed. So there's the gladiator itself, which now we have to face and fight. Now, a brief look at the history of Sentinels and the makers. Set by memories.
You'll make a fine addition to the front lines, stranger.
The demons! They are everywhere. Must kill them all!
Dress his wounds and bring him to us. I want to know more about the others he speaks of.
Yes, Your Grace. If Sentinel holy blood is spilled on these grounds, you will lose all sovereignty here.
You think I care? I'm gonna kill your gladiator, and then I'm gonna come kill you, Grav. Alright. When the shield's eyes flash green, Gladiator is about to attack. Shoot him when its eyes are green to stack it. So it's basically like fighting. It's basically like fighting the Marauders. Come on. Come on. I gotta bait him into attacking. Damn it. There we go. Ho! There we go. Low on ammo, so let's fix that. Come on, there we go. Get in there, get in there, get in there. Good, good, good. Oh! Come on. There we go, get in there, get in there. Nice. Come on. Damn it. Ammo. Alright, alright. Come on, come on, come on. Ah. Come on. Come on. Can you do this? Damn it. Alright. Go. Oh. Okay, get in there. Get in there. I need help. Thank you. There we go. I need more health. Thank you. Ammo. Alright, alright. There we go. Get in there. That's what I like to see. Okay, come on. There we go. Get in there. Alright, almost. There we go. One more should do it. Get in there. Get in there. Come on. No! Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Get in there. There we go. Need some ammo. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Get in there. Good. Alrighty. There you go. That's one eye. No more shield to hide behind. Oh, but now he's got 2 maces. Okay, we can do this, though. Yeah, without his shield, Gladiator is more aggressive and has a wider variety of attacks. When the Gladiator spins one of its flails, it returns attacks back to the player. Okay, eyes flash green. He's about to strike. Get in there. Perfect. There we go. There we go. All right. There we go. Come on. Perfect. Just keep them staggering. Nope. All right. Next ammo. We've already gone down to half. Perfect. Boom. Nope. There we go. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. I need health. Come on. Oh, I'm almost out of ammo. Almost out of health, too. Okay, let's go for ammo first. Okay. Nope, can't get through there. There we go. Come on. Nope. Damn, I lost a life, but I think it's worth it because he is just about dead now. There we go. Boom. Yes. Oh, man. And of course, we don't get to keep his mace. But we got a Sentinel token for it.
Stops nothing. Earth will be consumed, regardless of what.
Yeah. Don't care. It's like, y'all really think you're gonna fight me?
The portal is ready. We should leave immediately.
Ha. Oh, yes. Health Priest eliminated. Blood Punch upgraded. Glory kills on heavy demons now instantly charge a Blood Punch. Nice. So that is everything. Back to the fortress? Yes, back to the fortress. Where we get to unlock some new stuff. Uh-oh.
The Maker has overloaded your systems. Vega has no control over.
And there's demons in here now, too.
If you had let the culling continue, the human race you fight to protect would have survived. Now I will resurrect the icon of sin. He will devour Earth and leave your home world in ruins. Life on your planet shall never return. And this will be yet another world you brought to extinction.
Not if I stop you.
This stronghold will now serve as your prison. With no power, you can do no more harm to our mission, and we may continue the work that must be done.
Yeah, we'll see. Lay waste to all the demons around me. Rip and tear until it is done. There we go. Haha. Alright, so now we gotta return power to the ship. So let's go do that. At least the doors still work. Oh, we're
She
bringing this
didn't know you
crucible.
had the demonic crucible.
Yeah.
In the end, the very power source you sought to eradicate from Earth is now what will help you save it.
The mission on Sentinel Prime was a success. The demonic consumption of Earth has been stopped.
Only a Slayer's Crucible blade can stop a Titan. You must get to the Sentinel city of Taras Nabad to retrieve your Crucible before it is too late. Without it, the Titan cannot be stopped.
Setting the portal to Taras Nabad.
That wasn't our Crucible? That was... Oh, the demonic Crucible. Okay, I get it.
This is the Resistance Network, broadcasting live from inside the Arctic safe zone. There was a Slayer sighting on Phobos. Eyewitness reports say that he was spotted inside a command center and then proceeded to fight his way through the mortally challenged and onto the deck of the BFG-10K. This can't be confirmed, but many believe it was the Slayer himself who destroyed Mars in an attempt to stop the challenged from further advancing their position on Earth. We will post more information as it comes in. This is an ARC broadcast.
All right. So before we configure the teleporter, we've got stuff to unlock, don't we? We have more Sentinel batteries. There's a secret up there. How do I get you? How do I get that secret? How do I get up there? I have no idea how I get up there. How do I get that secret? I want that secret. Oh, that's got to be the other floppy disk. It's like I just saw it. No, but I can't get high enough from here. Oh, that is so annoying. Oh, hello. That might have something to do with it. Oh, hello. Yes. All right. There we go. Fully upgraded suit. All right. Nice. So yeah, that was... I thought that looked weird because that was like red and none of the others were. So then I tried it and it worked. All right. So let's go ahead and open up this weapon mod. And we'll be able to get one other thing. There we go. So the remote detonate for the rocket launcher. All right. And then let's go ahead and go here. And here. There we go. To get this Sentinel point. Then... Alright, we are very close. All that's left is a Sentinel point and then the last thingamabob. Alright, let's go ahead and plug this in here. Can't get the Sentinel point this time because we never finished that one challenge for that extra Sentinel battery. But maybe next time. What we can do, however... There we go. 5 out of 6 Empyrean keys used, 1 left to get the Unmaker, the ultimate weapon in this game. Alright, now if we go over here and check out our... Oh, did I go the wrong way? I went the wrong way. Alright, I wanted to go this way and then down around here to check out our quarters. See our toy collection filling in really nicely, and see our arsenal filling in as well. The only thing missing, I think, is the Unmaker. So yes, you can check them out, swap the weapon mods and stuff like that. All right. Well, I think it's time to go above and configure the mission teleporter. See where our next mission takes us. Ooh. Yes, Goroth from Quake Champions. Alrighty. And of course the portal is red now because we're using hell energy. So Taras Nabad. With the death of her priest, the blood ritual has been broken. The Khan Maker, desperate for a way to consume Earth, is attempting to resurrect the Icon of Sin under her command. Only the Slayer's Crucible Blade can stop the Icon. To retrieve it, you must journey back into your past, to the city of Taras Nabad, where your legend began. Alright, so we have, this is a normal mission. Acquire 6 codex entries, use the Ice Bomb to freeze 10 demons, perform 3 different glory kills on pain elementals. That one will be a bit tougher. We'll take a look at our map real quick. You can see there's a ton of stuff going on. But I think I'm going to save that for next time. So until then, thanks for watching. Please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe.